So, bringing the feet together. Nice, and allowing the shoulders to roll back and to find their neutral position. Head perfectly poised at the top of the spine. Breathing into Dantien. Slow breath out. Feel the calming quality of the deep breath. Even close your eyes and feel that breath filling your lungs, filling your Dantien. The whole chest cavity expanding outwards. And then release and relax slowly. Okay, sinking down through the legs, weight on the one side, empty foot, steps to the side, no weight on it. Now allow that weight to move across, go all the way over, all the way back, and then allow it to come somewhere in the center that feels right for you, softening through the hips. You can look to your feet and check that they are in line. Do a little shuffle. Get them nicely, toes in line with each other. Parallel going forwards towards the screen. And then deeply breathing into Dantien again, finding that poise and elegance, finding that freedom of relaxed, relaxing the muscle tension and allowing the head to rise into heaven. Tailbone drifting down into the air, feeling that connection, that groundedness. Inspiration with the head in the stars. Okay, bringing the hands around. We'll have the holding over Dantien, left hand on top of the ladies, right hand on top of the gentlemen. And relaxing the shoulders, relax the elbows, relax your wrists and your fingers. Relax your belly, relax your stomach. Relax the chest, allow the chest to deflate. Tuck the chin in slightly, feeling the extension of the back of the neck, allowing that all to relax. Closing the eyes. Feeling the connection between the Dantien and the hands, palms. Okay, we're now going to take those hands, dropping them down, bringing the weight across the side of the body. We're going to circle the hands around Dantien, lifting the body and dropping the body down through the hips, soft knees, soft ankles. Drawing the body upwards towards the stars, sending it down towards the air. Doing a nice vertical circle around Dantien, which focus primarily on the Dantien. Focus on the hands moving around the Dantien. Almost you can feel that movement, feel the connection between the two energy centers, 3 energy centers in fact. Drawing on each other. Gifting energy to each other. Okay, nice soft belly, remember. Draw to a close at the bottom of the circle, stillness, no mind. And then back the other way, nice and slow. Feeling a movement, a soft and supple movement throughout the entire body. All the weight into the one side of the legs and then over to the other side, sinking down in the hips. And drawing that to a close, bringing the hands in front of Dantien again. Breathing softly and gently into the Dantien, feeling that connection with the air. energy in the Dantien. Feeling the connection with air through your feet, through the energy points in your feet, just behind your the ball of your foot. And relax and release. Bringing the hands up and over the body, heaven to earth. Breathing it in and releasing it down to earth. Feeling that gravitational pull. Feeling the energy flowing through your body. Allowing the back to curve, to allow the eyes to follow the hands. Last one. Bring the hands to the side. Subtly and lightly bring the body back into alignment. Weight across to one side. Empty foot brought in and relax. Wonderful. Okay. I felt the need to do that. As we started today, that was just inspirational. I wasn't going to go there, but sometimes it's a very, very nice way to start the week. And do remember to get the muscle to move around the bone all the way from the top of the hip. Okay, brilliant. Right, what I was going to do today, now this is going to be a challenge for me, so hopefully you'll be able to follow me. It's been going through my head, is that I was reading an article this weekend about the punching. So we're going to go technical today. And basically, Grandmaster Chen Wang, who taught me what I know, he talks about the punching technique that we use is something that flows up through the body and out through the arm. So you've got to have that clear flow of energy straight out, and you use the punch on the farthest. If the person is that far away from you, you use the punch. If it's closer, then you use the elbow. And if it's really close contact, you use the shoulder. But it's all the same flow coming through the body. So imagine that the flow is the important thing, rather than the fist or the elbow or the shoulder. It's the flow up through the floor, through the Dantien, and the release outwards. And then we just pinpoint how that release happens. So what we're going to do today is we're going to do a little bit of feeling that energy, feeling that flow. So bringing the feet together. I'm going to turn this foot, turn this hip slightly off to the direction, sinking down through this hip. Empty foot steps to the diagonal, which is wider than hip width apart. We're going to just slightly wider than hip width apart. We're not doing the splits or anything here today. So bringing the heel, bringing the knee over the toes, heel, knee and hip in line. Draw it back, keeping that same level. Softening down through the hip. If it feels a little bit uncomfortable, feel free to move it till it feels really comfortable. So you've got your hip, knee and toes in line again. Nice smooth transition from the front to the back to the front again. Cool. Got little birds flying up onto the roof there. It's beautiful. So we're going to do it energetically. So we're going to pull that energy up from the floor to the chest and then release it out through the shoulders, elbows, palms. So drawing it up through the earth. Big in breath, and then as the breath squeezes out, we squeeze out the energy. And feel the energy flowing through. See if you can feel the energy flowing through the body, through the palms of the hands. Feel as though you are being able to push over a mountain. So allowing that energy to come from the body, up through and out of the palms. we can turn it down slightly, pushing it down a little. What is comfortable to you? If you were to be pushing a piece of furniture, where would your arms naturally be to push that furniture out of the way? How would you naturally stand to get the best of that energy flowing from the floor? Is this all naturally instinctive? I think there's also an idea that you believe that you can push that mountain over. So there is a belief pattern here as well. And pushing the mountain. Lovely. We'll bring the feet back together. Turn the leg, the hip. Relax down all the energy, all the weight in the one hip so you can step aside. And off we go again. Bring the weight forwards in a nice even height. Toe, knee and hip in line. Bring it back. Toe. See, I have to move that leg a little bit because when I look, it's not naturally toe, knee and hip in line. Now it is. So just I've done a shallower for me than what I expected. So do feel absolutely free to change how you've put your feet. Okay, we're going to have a go at pushing that mountain over. It's all to do with the belief and a feel at the same time. So feel the energy flowing up from the floor, up through your body. Changing the weight, pushing out with the palms. Feeling that you are able to push over a mountain. Or a big chest freezer, whichever one works for you. Nice soft in the hips. Keep everything loose, free, energetic. One more. Okay, bringing it back. There we go. Release. So we're going to do a little bit from the Loajia, one of my favourite pieces. So we're going to start with is we're going to go that bit, then we're going to bring the hands up and over, bring them down in front of the throat. The one hand is going to go to the top of the shoulder, the other palm come out, very similar to Tai Chi, silk reeling. This foot will then release. We're going to bring both arms down. One comes up. Oh. So I think I'm going to be doing that, which is not exactly where I thought I was going to go on this one, because what I was thinking I was going to do is the sideways punch. Now, how am I doing that? So hang on just a moment. No, I just want to do that. So it's a different move. This isn't quite the Loajia, but I feel an inclination, I want to do this. So it's that. So with this today, we're going to be using this as our power source. We're going to bring it forwards, like we're going to, but it all comes from this hip. So, poof, and it's like you're going to body check someone. So it's a hole in the front of the arm. So where's this coming from today? I don't know. So we're going to do start with the bringing the Buddha attendant pounds mortar. So we're going to draw the foot up off the floor with our hands. So we're just going to, and then we'll drop it and drop. Yeah. So let's have a go at that then. Drawing it up and releasing. Now, centering the weight, take the arms up and over the head, bringing it down so it's a block in front of the throat, you're protecting the throat. The one hand now comes to the open shoulder, the other hand comes out to the side. We're going to lift this empty foot off the floor and step it to the side, looking at our palm upwards. We're now going to draw both hands down the body. bringing the weight across. And lift this hand up and so I'll just do that little bit in front. So we're going to up, drop, release the hands, up over the head, bring them down in front of the neck to protect the neck, the throat. One hand comes to the shoulder, the other comes out as in silk reeling. Weight has come across, so we can drop that foot down on that side. Turning, looking at this hand, we're going to draw both hands down. The other hand goes right back and then forwards. So we'll do that one more time. That looks good. One more time. So slight deviation to what we normally do, but I did think a little bit of something else today. So weight over on this side, up comes the foot, and drop. Both hands out. Up they come. In front of the throat, protecting the throat still. Hand comes out to silk reeling. Watching the hand, bring both down to the side, fist and forwards. There we go. And you should feel that all the way through that side, that turning, twist all the way through. Something different. And release and relax. We'll do a little bit of silk reeling. I'm getting quite technical today. I don't know where that's coming from. But if we start doing the arms again. So this is the pose that we were just using a moment ago. Take that through the shoulder. So relaxing down the shoulder so the palm faces forwards. Bringing the weight across the body to this side. Drawing the hand under Dantien. 2 fingers below the belly button. Lifting the hand up to the shoulder, releasing the elbow, and then out to the diagonal again. So just 4 short moves. So 1, turning in the shoulder. 2, bringing the hand under Dantien. 3, slight turn through the body, hand comes up to the shoulder, releasing the elbow, and 4, out to the side. I think I always get that wrong. I think that's probably number 1, but there's 4 moves. And down through the shoulder, back to Dantien, slight turn, up it comes, and out to the side. No beginning, no end. Feel a beautiful flow of body movement, hand movement, coordination. Feel a nice looseness in the shoulders, nice relaxation through the neck. Lovely. Fantastic. Changing sides. Hand comes up, out to the diagonal. Turning in through the shoulder. Palm face forward, bring the weight across, palm comes underneath Dantien, release, up it goes, release an elbow, and then back out. That side. Under Dantien, release upwards, elbow released. Lovely, super. Feel a nice looseness in the chest, the rib cage, the shoulders, finding flow. Tailbone pointing towards the earth still, so a nice relaxed back, head on the top of your spine. Alright, so now we're going to do with 2 arms. So bringing the 2 arms in one direction. We're going to turn over like a Tai Chi ball. One hand goes up, the other hand goes down. And then back across the body, bringing the weight with you. So we do like a 1 hand upwards, 1 hand down. Across the body. Almost feel like you're pushing the air. You feel the air with your fingers. Open fingertips, pushing the air through. Feeling the air on your arms as you glide through the air. Like water, hands through water. And an expansiveness, feel the energy in your fingertips. All right. I want to do some sideways movements, so I'm going to take my feet so you can see them. So keep down with the arms. All right. My legs are now in parallel like yours. Okay, so we're going to bring the weight across the body, bring the foot in with that lower hand, change the weight, empty foot can now step outwards, change the weight, keeping everything as it is, bring the weight back, empty foot can step in, change the weight, empty foot can be lifted and placed outwards, keeping the weight on this side, then change the weight, empty foot. Hopefully you've got enough room, just do one more step, empty foot, steps. Just doing the movement with the arms now, moving the weight across the body, empty foot can shift in, change the weight, empty foot steps across. Should be back where we were in the beginning. I'm going to do something a little bit different. As we come across, I'm actually going to pick this foot up and I'm going to place it behind. So you've got your legs crossed. Changing the weight over. Empty foot can step. And bring it back in. I ran out of room, but that is on one of the long forms. I can't remember the name. 38th form, and also Cannon Fist uses the crossed leg technique of moving sideways. So maybe do a little bit more of that next time. So let's start on the beginning of the form. Go to teapot, maybe. Yes, let's go to teapot today. So bring in the weight down. Empty leg, steps to the side. Bring the weight across. Centering the weight. Relaxing through the hips. Top of the body is nice and upright. Feeling lovely and comfortable. And allow the arms to rise up in front of you. No effort whatsoever. Draw the hands back. Sinking them down to Dantien. Sinking the mind down to Dantien. Emptying the mind. Feeling a calming feeling with the hands now. Bringing attention to Dantien. The hands go up to the left, the body to the right. Turn the hands over, the weight of the body to the left and the hands to the right. Empty leg, moves at the hip, turns the foot to the side. Changing the weight, empty foot, and step forwards. Bringing the hands down, feeling that weight, centering down through your soft hips, soft knees. The first hand draws the weight forwards, releases. The second hand draws the back leg forwards, touching the forearm. And I'm going to go down into Buddha attendant pounds mortar. So up we come and release. One hand up, one hand down, lazily tying the coat. Feeling a circle of the arms, back to the crossed wrists. Empty foot, step side. One hand up, one hand down. Draw the hands apart. And we go to teapot. Fantastic. Relax. Do that a couple more times. Feet together. Down we go. Empty foot, steps to hip width apart. Bring the weight across, finding that centering, that balance. Always close your eyes to find that balance. Relax. Empty the mind. Big breath in. On the out breath, allow the hands to rise upwards with no effort whatsoever. Another breath in, and then on the out breath, allow those hands to come down to Dantien level. Hands to the left, weight to the right, or just follow me in mirror if you like. Turn the hands over. Changing the hands, changing the weight. Empty leg, turns in the hip. Change the weight, empty leg, step forward to the diagonal. Drop in the weight, drop in the hands. Front hand draws the weight forwards, release. Back hand draws the empty foot forwards. Keeping the weight off it, we're now going to go into foot or attendant pounds mortar, whoop, and drop. One hand up, one hand down, circling, lazily tying the coat, touching the wrists together. Empty foot can now step wide. One hand up, one hand down, going for teapot, and sit down. Feeling the extension through that arm, feeling the energy pushing out to the diagonal, drawing it up from the earth, and relax. Let's do it one more time. All right. Empty foot, step sideways, bringing the weight across. Release and relax, sinking down through the hips, and ready to go. Hands come up to the shoulder height, releasing down, bringing the attention down into Dantien. Hand comes to the side, weight to the opposite side, turn the hands over, change the weight, change the hands. Empty leg, move to the hip. Change the weight, step forwards to the diagonal, drop the hands, sink the hands. Draw the weight forwards, release. Draw the back leg forwards. Ready for about attendant pounds mortar. Up she comes, and relax. All the weight is still on this side. One hand up, one hand down. Lazily tying the coat. And step. Ready for a teapot. Feel that as your hand comes around your Dantien. Just feel that lovely hug, self-hug. And teapot. Pushing the energy out from the floor, drawing up from the floor, through the Dantien, and pushing out to the diagonal. And release. Well done. We'll just do the 3 heel raises. So drawing the heel off the floor just a bit, just a tad, in an in breath. Sending it back down in an out breath. Drawing in, a little higher, and breathing out. And one more time, breathing in, all the way up, high, 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 and release and relax, feeling those elbows sinking down towards the earth as you slowly get your heels down. Feel the weight in the heels. Do that one more time. Breathing in. Hands out to the sides, opening up the expanse of your chest, relaxing, breathing out, sinking down through the elbows. All the way to tippy toe. All the eyes. Softly down into the floor. Lovely. Shake the shoulders, shake the legs. Lovely. Let's do this one again. So, feet hip width apart, just shake the knees. Now shake the hips. Now shake the rib cage. Go back down to the hips. And now back down to the knees. Oh man, it's so much better the second time around with those knees. And release. Ah, awesome. And a shake. Brilliant. I'm going to do one more up over heaven, breathing into heaven, releasing back down to earth, feeling that connection. Beautiful. Feet together, empty foot brings in. Bring the hands to your heart center and salute. Any which way is comfortable for you. Thank you.